today I'm going to be showing you how to pull up some fence posts. I've got a combination of metal fence posts with a chain link, and I also have a split rail fence, so I'm going to be doing this on wood later, but putting in a new fence, so ripping up everything that I had. Cut a long story short, I did a lot of research online with forums, YouTube videos and things like that. I think the main concern I had was, although the idea of getting a fixture with some lag bolts, it seemed like a lot of work, although cheap. And then the other problem as well was drilling holes into a metal post is going to be almost impossible. So I have this somewhat hybrid approach. Basically what I'm doing here is probably not original, but it definitely works. So in terms of equipment, I've got, here's my post that I want to pull up. I got a couple of cinder blocks. You can use anything, really, just a couple of 4x4s, but these are nice because they're a good base. And what you're looking for is some clearance to allow the fence post with the cement block to come up without pushing back down on it by putting pressure next to the post. Next thing I have is just this is just a garden variety 4x4. This is what I'm going to put my jack on. And then really the pieces that are doing the work here. I've got a heavy chain, which this is, I think this counts as like a logging chain or a tow chain. So this is 4,700 pound capacity. Got that from Home Depot for about 30 bucks. And then I have a high lift jack. This is a 48-inch version. You could definitely go for 36-inch. I think the capacity on this is just a little over 3,000 pounds. So way within the limits of what we need to do here. So the first thing you're going to do, besides the setup, what you're going to have is the actual jack itself. It's a little bit of a handful sometimes when you do this. What you want to have is that this is as close as possible to the post, because as you pull up, what's going to happen is I found it wants to slide, this wants to tip this way. So what you're going to do is apply counter pressure up here as you jack. So let's go ahead and try it. Hopefully this works nicely. But, this is like my 5th post, hence I'm out of breath. But so what you're doing is you get into here. We'll walk this into the jack position. I've already looped this around, and what I've done is need more hands. Okay. There we go. So I basically just want to have, I don't want to have to start too high, and I can already feel it's a good grip. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is start jacking away, and all being well, this comes right out. So you can see my jack starting to come away from me. So what I'm going to do is actually stop, pop this out just carefully. And I'm going to just, my mistake this time around was actually I was a bit too far away from the post. So let me put this back down again. I found every 2 or 3 posts that happens, but for the most part it's been very straightforward. There we go. So, keep this in it. Okay, then we'll keep that. Alright, now we're on the money. So at this point I'll quote. Let's do this. There we go. So I just keep going until I know it's completely clear. Close this out, and then at this point you'll see one fence. It's a good workout. One fence post. So I would say that was probably about average. Having to restart it, but if you get it just right so that it doesn't slip away, it's a piece of cake. So I will update the description and let you know if this works well for wood, but I expect it will. Thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful.